Right then, let's talk about one of nature's most stunning and honestly misunderstood creatures. Imagine trekking through a dense, leafy forest floor. Suddenly, you spot a flash of color. It's not a flower or a brightly colored bird. It's a snake, painted in brilliant bands of red, yellow, and black. This is the coral snake, a true enigma of the reptile world. Their appearance is a living, slithering warning sign, a masterpiece of natural art that screams danger. These snakes are famous for their potent venom, but there's so much more to them than just their deadly reputation. They are shy, secretive, and incredibly fascinating members of the animal kingdom that command our respect and curiosity. So, what exactly are these incredible animals? Scientifically, coral snakes belong to the family Elapidae. Now, this is a very exclusive club of snakes, and it includes some of the most venomous species on the entire planet. We're talking about cobras, mambas, and sea snakes. That's some seriously impressive company to keep. Coral snakes are split into two main groups based on where they live. The New World coral snakes, found in the Americas, and the Old World coral snakes, which inhabit Asia and Africa. Despite living worlds apart, they share that classic elapid trait of fixed front fangs, which they use to deliver their powerful neurotoxic venom with incredible efficiency. New World coral snakes, the ones you might hear about in North and South America, are masters of camouflage in their own unique way. They love habitats where they can easily hide and hunt. You can find them in a variety of places, from the humid, dense rainforests of the Amazon basin to the drier, sandy scrublands of the southern United States and northern Mexico. They spend most of their lives burrowed underground, tucked away beneath rotting logs, or hidden deep within piles of damp leaf litter. They are creatures of the shadows, preferring the cool, dark, and moist environments where their favorite prey, like smaller snakes and lizards, are abundant. When it comes to their appearance, coral snakes are unmistakable. They are typically quite slender, graceful snakes that don't grow to massive lengths. Most species average around 50 to 100 centimeters, or about 2 to 3 feet long. But what they lack in size, they more than make up for in sheer visual impact. Their bodies are adorned with a repeating pattern of colorful rings. These bands of red, yellow, or sometimes white, and black encircle their entire body, creating a vibrant, almost hypnotic spectacle. This coloration isn't just for show. It's a powerful message to any potential predator that messing with them is a very bad idea. Now, for anyone exploring the wilds of North America, there's a famous little rhyme that people use to tell a venomous coral snake from its harmless lookalikes. It goes like this: red on yellow, kill a fellow; red on black, venom lack. This saying refers to the order of the colored bands. On North American coral snakes, the red and yellow rings touch. On non-venomous mimics, like the milk snake or scarlet king snake, the red and black rings are next to each other. But here is a massive word of warning. This rhyme only works in certain parts of North America. It is absolutely not a reliable rule anywhere else in the world, especially in South America, where many coral snakes have different patterns. The safest rule is always the best one. If you see a brightly colored ringed snake, just admire it from a safe distance. The coral snake family is incredibly diverse, with over 100 different species found across the globe. In the Americas, one of the most well-known is the eastern coral snake, found in the southeastern United States. It's famous for its classic red, yellow, and black pattern. Venture further south into Central and South America, and you'll encounter the magnificent Texas coral snake and the massive aquatic coral snake, which has adapted to a life in and around water. Over in Asia, you have species like the Malaysian blue coral snake, a truly stunning animal with electric blue stripes and a bright red head and tail. It has incredibly long venom glands, stretching a quarter of its body length, making it a unique member of the family. The venom of a coral snake is a powerful cocktail, a highly potent neurotoxin. This means it attacks the nervous system. When a coral snake bites, its venom works to disrupt the connection between the brain and the muscles. This can lead to muscle paralysis, respiratory failure, and eventually, it can stop the victim's breathing and heartbeat. It's serious stuff. However, bites from coral snakes are actually very rare. They are not aggressive snakes and would much rather flee than fight. They have small mouths and short fangs, so they have to chew on their victim to inject a significant amount of venom. Most bites happen when people try to pick up or handle them, which is something you should never ever do. This brings us to one of the most brilliant tricks in the natural world: mimicry. Because coral snakes are so dangerous, many other harmless species have evolved to look just like them. This is called Bayesian mimicry. Predators that have learned to avoid the vibrant warning colors of the coral snake will also steer clear of anything that looks similar. It's a fantastic survival strategy. Common mimics include the scarlet king snake and the milk snake in North America. They have similar red, black and yellow bands, but in a different order. To a cautious predator, they look close enough to the real deal to be left well alone. It's a clever case of borrowing a dangerous reputation. Coral snakes are incredibly secretive creatures, and their behavior reflects a life spent avoiding the spotlight. They are primarily fossorial, which is a fancy way of saying they are expert burrowers and spend most of their time underground or hidden away. You're most likely to see one on the surface after heavy rains, which can flood their burrows and force them out into the open. They are also mostly nocturnal or crepuscular, meaning they are most active at night, dawn or dusk. This helps them avoid the heat of the day and the attention of daytime predators like birds of prey. When they do feel threatened, their first instinct is to escape and hide. They are not confrontational at all. When it comes to starting a family, coral snakes also keep things very private. Unlike some snakes that give birth to live young, all coral snakes are oviparous, which means they lay eggs. The female will find a safe, hidden spot, perhaps in a rotting log or a burrow, and lay a small clutch of eggs, usually somewhere between 2 and a dozen. She doesn't stick around to guard them. Once the eggs are laid, her job is done. After an incubation period of a couple of months, the tiny baby snakes will hatch. They are born fully venomous and equipped with the same bright warning colors as their parents, ready to face the world on their own from day one. The potent venom of the coral snake, while dangerous, holds incredible potential for human medicine. Scientists are studying the complex proteins and peptides within snake venoms to develop new life-saving drugs. The neurotoxins in coral snake venom, for example, are being researched for their potential to create powerful new painkillers. By understanding how the venom targets specific pathways in the nervous system, researchers hope to design medications that can block pain signals without the side effects of traditional drugs. It's amazing to think that the secrets hidden within this snake's venom could one day lead to breakthroughs in treating chronic pain or neurological disorders. Let's finish with a few amazing facts about these snakes. Did you know that when a coral snake is threatened and can't escape, it will sometimes hide its head and raise its tail, waving it around to mimic a head? This can confuse a predator into attacking the wrong end, giving the snake a chance to bite in defense. Another cool fact is that they are ophiophagous, which means they specialize in eating other snakes. They will also eat small lizards and amphibians, and despite their powerful venom, they have surprisingly small fixed fangs at the front of their mouths, which is why they need to hold on and chew to deliver a full dose of venom. The future for many coral snake species is unfortunately uncertain. Their conservation status varies from species to species, but many populations are facing significant threats across their range. The biggest problem they face is habitat loss and fragmentation. As forests are cleared for agriculture and urban development, the secret hidden places where these snakes live, hunt and lay their eggs are disappearing at an alarming rate. This destruction of their habitat isolates populations, making it harder for them to find mates and maintain genetic diversity, pushing them closer to the brink of disappearing forever from those areas where they were once common. Pollution is another major threat that is impacting these sensitive creatures. Pesticides and other chemicals used in farming can wash into the soil and water systems where coral snakes live. These toxins can poison them directly, or more commonly, they can poison their prey. When a coral snake eats a contaminated lizard or another snake, those poisons build up in its body, causing illness and affecting its ability to reproduce. This silent, invisible threat can devastate entire populations from the inside out, making their survival even more difficult in a world that is already changing so rapidly around them, taking away the safe havens that they need. On top of habitat loss and pollution, coral snakes are often killed by people out of fear and misunderstanding. Because of their dangerous reputation, many people kill them on sight, without realizing the important role they play in their ecosystem. They are not aggressive animals seeking to harm humans. They are a vital part of the natural food web. As specialized predators of other snakes and small animals, they help to control those populations and maintain a healthy, balanced environment. Every time one is killed needlessly, a key part of that local ecosystem is lost, which can have ripple effects that we don't fully understand until it is too late. So it is absolutely crucial that we work to protect these magnificent serpents. Conservation efforts must focus on preserving their natural habitats, creating protected wildlife corridors that allow them to move safely between fragmented areas and reducing pollution. But just as important is education. By teaching people about the true nature of coral snakes, their shy behavior, their reluctance to bite, and their vital ecological role, we can help to replace fear with respect and fascination. These brightly colored enigmas are not monsters. They are beautiful, complex animals that deserve their place in the wild. Protecting them means protecting the health and balance of the incredible ecosystems they call home.